What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Ordinary E, and I'm just an ordinary guy trying to learn about tech and fixing laptops at the moment to give away to subscribers. So in the last episode we announced two winners, one of each of these laptops here on the left, the Medion Akoya, and for whatever reason one didn't reach out to me to claim it and one tried to reach out but couldn't verify the account. So I can't give them away unless you can verify the steps I give you on Instagram. So anyway, what I'm going to do and what I'm realizing maybe is that people haven't watched the video, so I'm going to start again. Comment in this video to enter to win one of these Akoya Medion laptops. So subscribe, get someone else subscribe, get the dogs to subscribe, get the cats to subscribe, get the neighbors to subscribe, and comment on the video to enter. I use the comments to announce the winner using a random picker. And yeah, so we're going to start again in this video. Comments received in this video for these laptops here, and we're going to carry on with trying to fix this HP Pavilion laptop. So what I've been doing is been watching a bunch of people on YouTube to see what I could do as the next step, next learning curve in our electronic kind of fix, and what I'm looking for. So they should be power. So what I was on the right track when I was trying to test for the power. So we saw that the light comes on when we put the power in, but it doesn't go anywhere else when it gets to the motherboard. So what I've learned is that we need to look for these little things, little chips called MOSFETs. But yeah, they're usually paired together. So the first thing we've got to do is get back down to the motherboard and try and trace the power. So no matter what, power should go through the power rail that's on the motherboard, and it's a MOSFET that opens or shuts like a gate whether the power continues or not. So what we're looking for is to find the first MOSFET that stops the power, remove that MOSFET and see if the power continues, and that will identify the MOSFET that's stopping the power continuing. They're very small. It's probably out of my scope or me wanting to continue to down that path, but we're going to try it, we're going to see. And if you want to know what the best latest HP Pavilion laptop is, there'll be a link in the description below. The first thing we're going to do is get back down to the motherboard. So we are going to remove this top faceplate carefully, remove the ribbon cable, and then we're going to get down and we're going to take off all the screws around the edge, in the middle and inside of these covers here. So let me do that quick. Alright, we removed all the screws from the back, and the next I'm going to remove the screws from the keyboard. Get the keyboard out. Okay, keyboard is now out, and now I'm going to take out these main screws here, which are screwing down the top and the motherboard in the back. And I'm also going to take off this speaker module. Okay, so all the screws are removed from the top that need to be removed, and this should now just lift up. And I've unclipped all of the clips, obviously. Alright, and there we have it. So we managed to remove that. Actually, we can remove this as well, this DVD drive. Right, so what we're looking for, guys, is, I'll probably show you better on this. See this little chip here, this black chip, and it's got four legs. Oh, it's got 4 legs, this one. Some of them have got 3, some of them have got 4, but the one with the 4 legs on each side is what I'm looking for and be testing. And then you've got 3 that go to power. One is a gate that takes the power somewhere else, and that's the gate that shuts and opens, and the other 3 are to powers. On a motherboard there's these little lines that indicate a pad. I'll try and show you that. Maybe I'll put some picture on the screen, but yeah, so this is where we are. Now we need to get the multimeter, test from the power and see if it's going. You can just see here there's one of those MOSFETs, they're called, or little spiders with legs, and see if it's getting past that. But we know it's getting past that because we managed to test the board before, and we got to the board around about here somewhere. And yeah, there's lots of different little MOSFETs. So these little black chips with the 4 legs is what I'm looking, and what I've got to be testing. One here, and there's one right at the beginning, so maybe that's where the power comes in. And yeah, we're just going to test the voltage. So voltage should get to the board no matter if it's working or not. You should be able to read voltage in the board. So that's what we're going to try and do, guys. Alright guys, so I have been investigating the board. So from what I know, and this is annoying, this multimeter, because you have to keep changing over this wire. So if I put this on 20 volt section, here is the power coming from the board. You see the blue light, and the power comes in through this 4-pin here. Now you put this anywhere on ground, and here is one of those 8-legged or 6-legged or 8-legged in this case MOSFET. So when I put this on here, you're going to see the multimeter here, we're getting the 19 volt. So it's making it from the power to this main board. So from the power board to the main board, it's also going to this next chip, and then it goes to this little resistor here on one side, and then through to the other side, and it's 19 volts. And I didn't think that was correct for a resistor or whatever that chip is. So I then changed this to diode mode, is what they call it, where it beeps. And if I put the two together on that resistor either end, it beeps. Now to me that tells me it's a short on that resistor, if it is a resistor. I don't know what it is, and the reason I'm thinking that's where the problem is because after that we get no voltage. So if I put this here and I go to this place over here, nothing. Over here, nothing. Over here, nothing. And over to this, nothing. So everything after this little black chip here, or this resistor I think it are, nothing happens. So what does that mean? I mean, have you seen how small it is? Let's disconnect the power now. So I believe I found a short. Just to try and show you what I'm on about, it's that little resistor there, I believe is shorted. What do I do about that? It's so small, it's in between these plastic parts. For me that's too much to try and tackle, I believe. Yeah, so I believe that's a short. So with no power we're getting the beat, so either end. So I think that's a short. That looks to me like a resistor from what I watch on videos, and that is above ordinary E. So an ordinary person, that's too much. Like, I don't even know how you get into there to get that out. So I think that's it for me. But what I will try, which I said in the last video, is change out the CPU and see if that does anything, because for all I know maybe the power is supposed to go through both ends. I don't know. Alright, so here is the CPU from the Medion Akoya one, and they look different, so let's just see if it fits. If not, that's as far as we can go, and no, it doesn't fit. So the pin layout's different. Unfortunately guys, I think I've identified the short, but I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to get that out, and for an ordinary guy like me, that is too much. So yeah, that's it guys. Unfortunately I'm not able to fix this one, so we're going to move on to another laptop in the next episode. But don't forget, I still have the 2 laptops that are fixed to give away, so don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, do whatever you need to do. Within 2 to 3 weeks, when the next video comes out, I will announce the winners. Alright, let me put this all back together. I really do think, I really want to try and take that out, but then do I need to replace it with something? And yeah, that's as far as I can take it guys. I am not going to be able to remove that capacitor. One, you need to know the value of it so you can replace it with the correct capacitor or resistor, whatever that is. And 2, I just can't, I don't have anything small enough, and nor would an ordinary person, so I don't expect an ordinary person to be able to do that. I mean, it looks simple enough, and it probably is, but you need to be able to read that value using a multimeter, and then you need to go and buy that capacitor or resistor, whatever one that is. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Sorry I couldn't fix another laptop. Gonna put this back together now. So there we have it guys. I've just put it all back together. We wasn't able to fix it. I am going to keep it around just in case there's any parts we can use from here, like the DVD drive, or I don't know, something. I believe we found the fault. I believe it's the short on that capacitor resistor thing, just too small. I mean, if I had a better bench or a better setup, maybe I would have tackled something like that, but like I say, I'm just an ordinary guy. See if an ordinary person can fix stuff, and I think that's a step too far for me. Don't forget guys to subscribe and comment for a chance to win the 2 working laptops that I did manage to fix, and also come back in the next episode where I will try and tackle this Toshiba. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Super bummed out I didn't manage to fix it. Really sorry about that. Yeah, see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourself.